I don't know if I'm doing this right. You guys may see that I'm not, but I think this will work. If you remember the last video, a good friend of mine, contractor in Fort Smith, Arkansas, gave me a whole bunch of wiring. And here I am going to rewire this entire camper. But this is the switch coming into the camper. We're going to be cutting it off. I'm going to put in a box so that way we can have a regular light switch, and we're going to get rid of all the original wiring because this trailer is 45 years old. And we don't know exactly what's going on. And when we bought this 4 or 5 years ago, it was sitting in a field. So it's been a lot of work, but we want to make sure everything is right. There we go. So this is what we've gone so far. I don't know if I'm going to change it, but that yellow wire goes up to that box right there. The white wire goes over, connects to a box there. There's also going to have a light switch and a plug. The light switch will run that light, and there's another light underneath there, right there. Then we got another cable that comes down for another plug right there. I want to run another cable from the power around the bed and over to here because the air conditioner is going to go on the left side of the kitchen. But the yellow cable on the left is going to go through here because the refrigerator is going to sit right here. It's going to have a plug for the microwave and the refrigerator. We'll have to drill a hole through there. It's going to come up there. Will be a plug right there because this is going to be the coffee station. And this goes up to another plug inside the cabinet because we're going to hang a TV right here. And so we'll just drill holes in the wall and we'll run DVD player and all the power through there. So then we made continuous power all the way to the plug. So the plug has power now. When you flip the switch when you walk into the camper, it's going to turn this light on, and something in the bathroom. So that'll be our main switches for light when you walk in. We'll have auxiliary lights above the bed. So we don't have any plugs or nothing in here. This whole bathroom is going to completely get reworked. So I have plans for that. We will do that in the coming future. I don't know if I'm doing this right. You guys may see that I'm not, but I think this will work. I've done a little bit of wiring. I understand the concept. We'll see how it goes. I seriously need to get buy myself a smaller skill saw. I love that worm drive, but that thing is heavy. And for these small projects, I could probably get by with a small cordless. Let's get this installed. Can you put that spray, your foam in there? Somebody knocked a piece of your foam out.
Well, who did that?
I don't know. It was.
And it should have been double layer. Oh, I guess it's...
That's what happens when you leave the door open to the camper. Somebody come in here and sabotage all your beautiful work.
Oh my god. Oh my, isn't that gorgeous? You want to go over there and look.
Yeah, I messed up.
Well, that ain't the first time I heard that.
Let go. Let go my ego.
Let go my ego.
Ha! Nice and tight. Whoever put the bottom sheet in there didn't get it straight. But we're not going to point no fingers. That's gonna be nice. A little shelf for my CPAP over there. Her noise machine over here. This is gonna be a nice little ledge behind the couch, behind the futon. Just cut another piece for that one. So we pulled the trailer out of the backyard because I need to put new tires on it. Those tires were so old that when I went to go look at the size, I've never seen this before. It said 7.00-15. That if you put it, it translates to a 225/75/15 now. I've never seen tire sizes, so I don't know how old that is. I've never seen that type of tire size. But anyways, they're at the tire shop right now. The wheels had tubes in them, and they were so rusty they could not do it without a tube, so I'm putting 2 new wheels on it too. I was hoping to keep the originals, but it's all about safety. But let me show you my next dilemma. Check this out. So here's the wheel I pulled off, and this is the outside dust cap. I wanted to put a bearing buddy on there, just like my bullet trailer has. This deal right here, you pump it full of grease and it keeps the hub protected. But this is this is too big. I think it's a little over 2 inches. And the other ones are all just under 2 inches. So I pulled the lock, the Carter pin out of here. We're gonna pull this off so I could grease up the hubs. This also has trailer brakes that I eventually want to hook up too. So we're gonna see what we see. Hope it's not horrible in here. The way things have been going so far, it seems everything about these older trailers take a little bit of room. So it's coming out. See, there's your bearing. Looks pretty good. We're gonna spray it and clean it and repack it full of grease. It's got a little bit of movement. I don't know if that's normal. See how it moves up and down a little bit? I need to look into that. I may need to get new bearings. Hopefully I don't. But if you do, you do. Luckily, it's only a single axle. Oh, this thing weighs a ton. Oh, there's spiders in there. Shouldn't be a surprise. Huh. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. There's still a little bit of grease around there. We'll wipe and clean all that off. I want to blow this whole thing out. Brake pads still look good. Unless I'm looking at them wrong. Alright, let's get this inspected. So here is the two bearings. They're actually in good shape. They're just, this one's a little drier than this one. And this is an oil and grease seal. So I got two new ones of those because you have to remove it to remove the inside bearing. Inside the hub on both sides is called a race. This metal flange here. I inspected it. It looks clean, so we're not going to replace them. We're just going to clean everything up, re-grease everything, put everything back. That way we can get this thing safely down the road. Alright, let's start with the big one. Just I like to hold on to it with one finger. And then you get some grease. And we're going to pack grease through the crack right there so it gets into the bearings, and we want it to come out on the top. So I don't know if you can see that. See how it's bulging out of the top, which lets you know what's packed in there all the way around. Alright, it's all cleaned up. Now it's time to put our new oiled bearing in. This is the big one. It slides right into that area right there. It's called a race. Slide that in. Kind of smear some grease around there. Looks really good. Okay. Now, this is the brand new grease seal. It's going to kind of slide in. You got to kind of tap it in. So what I found, pick it up. I don't know if it's an old grinding wheel, but it fits perfectly over that. Now we're just going to lightly tap it and pop it in. I tapped it a little too hard on one corner. I don't know what I'm going to do now. Okay, it's going. Oh yeah. Now I'll try to hit the middle. Look at that. Nice and tight seal. That looks really, really good. Boy, we're almost got this one done. Put some grease around the shaft. Okay. Oh yeah. It's got some good weight to it. Okay. We'll slide that in. Then we slide the bearings in. Voila. Oh man, this is nice. Okay. Then this washer. And there's the nut. I should have cleaned it. It was just hand tight before. So that looks good. Okay, let's find our hole. There it is. So, Leatherman Super Tool 300 to the rescue. Okay, let's see if we get it in. Just like that. Grab one side, bend it over. Now it's just the dust cap. Wheel is done. Oh man, that's gonna make me feel so much better. Now let's get the other side and get the wheels on.